Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, but I have an extreme randomizer that changes drops, overworld enemies, battle themes, bosses, summons, essences, skills, any demon can learn any skill, even unique skills, shops, and even the stats demons have. Link in the description for this mod. Can I beat the whole game with all of these changes? Welcome to part 1 of the Canon of Chaos. Start by picking hard difficulty and choose the Canon of Vengeance. Choose my character name, forget there's a last name and add the exact same first name, meet the rather colorful cast, and make my way into Dot. There I meet...
Young man, if you wish to live, take my hand.
Hold on, this is just like Metaphora Fantasia. First battle starts off the same, except instead of having Zio, I have Media, which is really interesting because now I can't hit the enemy's weakness. Thankfully, I hit a pretty sick dodge and get through this mostly unscathed, and due to never playing on hard difficulty, decided to put my skill points into agility. This first box in the game usually gives you 500 Maka, but as you can see, it's quite different. I make my way to Gustav and learn that his shop has the best item in the entire game for only 5,000 Maka each. Holy cow. Find his first Miman, obtain a Kuropakaru essence, and make my way to my first demon, which is usually a pixie, but this time it's Ishtar from the Canon of Creation. Thankfully, she was just as easy to recruit. That Kuropakaru's essence was level freaking 90 and had some pretty sick skills, but currently is unusable due to limited MP. And here's Ishtar. Made my way to recruit a wild Samiel, thankfully being easy, found 3 strength bombs, 3 agility bombs, and made my way to the first mini-boss, and instead of being 3 naked men, it was Loki, who went down extremely easily due to being level 1.
Whoa! That's a relief.
Don't care. Hydra jump scare, and then my first death, and... oh. I forgot to save. Man. So I redid everything that happened, made my way back, and made sure to save before fighting Hydra. I was hoping to recruit one and now have 2 bosses on my team, but I failed not once, not twice, but 3 times in a row, so I decided to move on and find a corpse of Algami on the ground. Next, I made my way to the world of shadows, learning Empowering Cheer and giving myself a few new moves. Used the bombs and tried again with Hydra, failing for now a 4th time in a row, finally recruiting Hydra as a demon companion.
That is what is known as an abscess.
The randomized music made the first abscess much more threatening feeling than it actually was, still being really easy. The enemy only ever had 1 turn, which it only used to buff itself, before going down by Ishtar, gaining me a new miracles as you can see on screen. I then went and tried my first Sonic Adventure 2 styled grind rail.
Want some of this?
Yeah, no thanks. Ate an apple and recruited Kinky, found 59,000 Maka, increased my demon stock by 3, and tried the first story boss.
Oh, glad you're okay. It's you.
Interestingly enough, the first boss was a Nancy, and he didn't seem like he would be too bad until he sealed everyone, essentially giving him no weakness. And then...
That's quite big.
yeah, he one-shot me due to my dark weakness, so I bought dark dampeners and made my way to my second attempt.
Thanks!
You're welcome, Gustav. This time I used a dark dampener as well as finding his weakness, fire, and due to the success I used another dark dampener to be safe, working once again, and then I used my last one obviously, but he didn't use it, which got me a little nervous because now I'm out of dark dampeners and he could use it at any moment. His upcoming turn, thankfully, he whiffs a critical hit, and then the turn after that he misses his ability to one-shot me due to a thick dodge, putting me in the clear, being the first major boss without many issues. I eat another apple and make my way to the demon haunt. You do know there's a bench right in front of you, Algami. Demon fusion is finally unlocked, but we'll get back to that later. One sick grind rail later, we find some wild Camiel mud bathing for whatever reason, only to get my butt handed to me, so I go back and recruit a Alpo and find another 89,000 Maka because why not? Recruit a Camiel to now learn I can fuse for Lucifer, eat another apple, watch a flying monkey, and recruit a Horus. Feeling confident, I go towards the next Abscess, and oh boy, what is this viewing angle? Once again, not too difficult, made sure to guard when he had critical, though didn't have to worry about it because of Hydra. Only demon to die was Ishtar, swapped to Camiel, and drew attention with Hydra because he nulls fire, switched out Yoko with Hao Pao for another person to null fire, and killed him shortly afterwards, granting me another set of miracles. Saw the cutest flying demons in the existence of demons, so I thought I'd recruit one for myself, then proceeded to find the man himself, Lucifer, and of course I got him on my team. Almost painfully learned that the navigator counters are not random, but the enemies stay the level that they were at the randomization. Could have easily gotten bodied by level 44 Sandman, so I smokeballed out of there just to hopefully not die, and then I did. So I decided to go on to the next Abscess instead, which was Black Frost, who was also the biggest pushover so far, despite not even knowing his weakness, granting me access to these miracles. I changed some of my skills, died because I changed my skills, died again and accidentally started a side quest before saving or even healing. I've never actually seen this demon before, but all she did was heal and die the next turn anyways. Summoned Siegfried for more physical options, not realizing his physical sucks because his stats were randomized for magic and vitality. Learned I could summon Mastema, then moved on to what would usually be Hydra. I expected this to be harder than it was, two guys with presumably the same amount of HP as Hydra, but they weren't much more difficult than the first boss. They did quite a bit of damage to everyone but John SMT because of him nulling Thunder. I just ended up using auto battle, only stopping to use critical or when low on HP from their physical hits. As you can see, this took a while to solo, but was really easy at the same time. Second boss down. Went back to Gustav to learn that he's now selling two amazing essences, one with Queen's Decree and Divine Arrowfall, and the other with Fire of Sinai. Despite not owning any of the DLC demons are available to me for whatever reason, but I'm not complaining. I met
Goku.
And did a side quest allowing me to see yet another demon I've never seen before. This one being a little bit more challenging than the other bosses, but still went down on my first try with very few casualties. Ate yet another 2 apples and saw the most raw demon design just chilling in the wild. Just look at him. Ate another apple, doctors hate me. Recruited Dadga on my team just for aura points, just to die shortly after losing a negotiation. Tried again just to find out my level was too low, so I went to the next Abscess. Just like the past few Abscesses, really easy with 1 casualty, landing me another set of miracles, which I forgot to record. I'm sorry. Recruited a Fenrir, saw a bird, and yet another apple, and decided to try the next boss. Here's how it went. First turn I died, great, so I tried again with similar results. Instead, I took on the final Abscess in the first area. And oh my goodness, that's the final boss of the neutral route, Nua. But, just like the rest, went down really easily first try, unlocking these miracles. I handed in a few side quests, this one in particular being extremely creepy but still super easy. This one was by far the most interesting, but again, you'll never guess, really easy. Ate 1 last apple and made my way to Anahita, who killed me really easily, so I went in to find more items. including another 60,000 Maka. Okay, so this Aquans has Gaia Rage, because of course it does, so I died again. Satanta and Perdak to try the boss again, giving Satanta a few extra skills. Let's see how this attempt goes. The exact same as last time. Mind you, I can't change my resistances because I haven't unlocked the miracle for it. I was finally a high enough level to recruit Norn despite never using Norn, as well as Aquans, and fused Naga, and however you say its name, completed more side quests and changed skills again, as well as used a New Testament tablet to try the boss again. And I died again. So I gave Fenrir a dark move to try to get rid of the healers, and did literally the exact same as the last times. Tried another New Testament tablet, died again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. Walled on the third major boss and needed to take a break after recording 5 hours of footage just for it to be a 10-minute video. If you think this was interesting, tell me about it in the comments, and if you want a part 2, though it would take a while to get out because this is already taking way longer to make than I thought it would. But if you guys want it, I will make a part 2, and don't forget to like and subscribe because that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.